Hello everyone, this is the Lord Gersh of Ire Academy and the Geek Overthinker, and we are doing an arena run. So, as I mentioned on my blog, what I'm going to be doing for this run, I'm going to go ahead and do the card selection the way I normally do, and then we're going to do the games a little bit differently. I'm going to record the games as I play them, but instead of posting all of the games, what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-record the games that I lose afterwards and try and do an analysis of it as I go. And this will force me to rewatch the games and try and learn from them, as opposed to just doing commentary on the fly, which I think is less effective, at least for me personally. So here we are on deck creation. We've got two heroes to choose from because I'm not doing the priest again. Rogue or Hunter. So one of the things that one of the pieces of advice that I've seen for the arena is to do a class that you're pretty familiar with. That you shouldn't be trying to learn a class as you go. And I've played a lot of Rogue, and I've played a lot of Hunter. I'm really not super good with either. So this is going to be a fantastic arena run. So on the one hand, I'm thinking to myself that the Rogue is a little bit more control-y. Just thinking about the basic cards that she has, right? Assassinate, Backstab, Hex, Shiv, Fan of Knives. Those are all good control cards. When you throw in some of the class-specific minions, you know, the combo mechanic, things like that, I think it makes the Rogue a strong arena choice. Especially her hero power, which gives her weapons, which is strong control. I mean, it's only a one-attack weapon, but... On the other hand, you have Rexxar, who is, I think, a simpler character. Rexxar in the arena, I would imagine you're just trying to put a bunch of big creatures down. And the nice thing about the Hunter in the arena is that arena tends to be kind of more minion-centric. And Hunter-specific minions tend to be a little ahead of the power curve. Animal Companion is one good example. Scavenging Hyena, I think, is ahead of the power curve. Then there's other cards like Unleash the Hounds, or Starving Buzzard, which combine very well. Hunter can also make very good use of, well, beasts in general. So I'm kind of between the two, and I have a feeling whichever one I pick, I'm pretty darn sure I should pick the other one. This is Sophie's choice all over again. I think I'm going to pick Hunter, because... Well, let me see something real quick. Do I have a quest for one of these two? Priest, Warlock, Shaman, Well, never mind then. Alright. I'm going to pick the Hunter because I want something a little simpler. And I think the Hunter is.
Let the hunt begin!
None of those are really good for the Hunter, are they? I'm going to go for the Twilight Drake, simply because the Violet Teacher, well, the Injured Blade Master, I think, is below the power curve if you don't have some way to heal him. The Violet Teacher is a fine card, but in Arena you typically have fewer spells and more minions, which makes it a lot less useful. You're comboing with nothing. It's a Twilight Drake. God, I love multi-shot. It's a really good card. Spellbreaker is also a really good card. I'm gonna go with multi-shot. I'd rather... I mean, this should be a 2-for-1. I think Animal Companion is the pretty clear choice here. So, I mean, it's supposed to be bombs removal. I mean, the Nightblade... Archmage doesn't really fit the Hunter at all. Nightblade is... I mean, a 4/4 for 5 is kind of eh. The Battlecry, deal 3 damage. Now, on the other hand, Mogushan Warden is just a big speed bump. We'll see what we already have, right? I think I'll go with the Warden. I mean, just to have the speed bump might protect some of my other minions in the future. The other 2 cards I'm just not real enamored with. Grizzly. Right on the curve, he's got Taunt, lower mana. And, yeah. Yeah, Grizzly. I'm getting all 3s and 4s today. Deadly Shot, I think. For removal. Iron Beak Owl, I think that's an easy choice. Getting a lot of guys with Taunt, which is probably a good thing. I want to think... I'm not going to take the Bloodcell Raider. I'm going to take the Tauren Warrior or the Fen Creeper. I already got a handful of, well, handful. I have 2 big guys with Taunt. And one of them's not even that big, right? I got the Ironfur Grizzly and the Mogushan Warden. And I guess... What's his name? What's the name of the bear? All I can think of is Mordew, which is the bear from Brave. Let's take the Creeper. Ooh, those are 3 good cards. So I've got 3 beasts in the deck right now. Iron Beak Owl, Ironfur Grizzly, and whatever Animal Companion comes out to be. Which makes me a little worried about picking the Houndmaster. But, like, still, 2/2 and Taunt? Ugh, but Snipe is so good, too. Somewhat loath to add yet another 4. How many 4s do I have? Well, just 3. going to take the Houndmaster. I think I might regret that. No, I don't think I will, because it's a card that buffs, it's a creature on its own. Yeah. Fine. Ooh! Not the Addict. I think Explosive Shot just because it's really strong removal. Really, really strong removal. Death Rattle to draw a card. Ooh. Starving Buzzard. I'm getting some very good picks and some very bad picks. Azure Drake is such a fabulous card. But I think I'm going to take the Misdirection. Jeez. Supposed to be what, bombs and removal, and then evasion. But see, Bread kind of breaks down with Hearthstone in that evasion abilities. Yeah, sometimes those abilities get really important, right? Like cards that buff other ones, which is why I took the Houndmaster. And card draw is also very important because it gets you to where you want, but Misdirection could very easily be a 2-for-1. I'll take the Secret. And again, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, man. I'm going to take another Animal Companion. And another Buzzard. Ooh. No. Maybe. Maybe. Take the Arcane Golem. No. No, let's take the Abomination. It gives me a little mass destruction. It gives me a 4/4 taunt. My deck is really focused around that 2 to 5 mana curve. Timberwolf. How many beasts do I actually have in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this time around I take the Arcane Shot. Little early removal, and I don't think I really have quite enough beasts to justify either of these two. Of course, my next draw is probably going to be Unleash the Hounds, which is, well, if I get an Unleash the Hounds, I mean, that combos well with Starving Buzzard too, right? So, fine. Arcane Shot. Puppy. I kind of like Flare on this one. At the very least, it's a floater, right? Draw a card. Has some other situational abilities which might be useful. Minions lose stealth, destroy enemy secrets. It's kind of a removal. Kind of. At the very least, it's a blank card. I definitely like it better than Injured Blade Master. I think I like it a little bit better than Master Swordsmith. Take the Fairy Dragon. Nah. Let's take the Elven Archer. I don't know. Fairy Dragon is so good. Let's take the Fairy Dragon. I don't think I want to take another Warden. I want one of these two. And the thing is, you know, in the abilities category, restoring health and drawing a card are pretty... Well, you know, my deck is tracking so low right now. I think maybe drawing another card might be helpful. As it gets later in the game, I can just play more and more and more. I'll probably regret most of this. Explosive Trap? I can't think of a situation in which, well, not really seeing a situation in which I'd want to return a card to my hand and play it again. Maybe Ironbeak Owl. Maybe the Houndmaster. Let's take a trap. Second trap. How many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 2-drops? Is this a good idea? Probably not. It's a fast-paced deck. It's a nice buff. It's half a removal. I mean, what do I pick? That one's easy. Still easy. I think that's an easy one, too. Another explosive shot. Alright, there we have it. A very aggressive hunter deck, I think. I'm going to cut this video here, and the next one I post will be me losing with this deck. So, we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you think about my card selection in the comments. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, IR Academy. And read my blog, geekoverthinker.wordpress.com. See you guys next time.